Well, Cole, I just think the totality of the job. I think it's an apt name when people say general manager, because it really is general. How many things that touch your desk every single day? It's amazing to me, and I joke with people in my old broadcasting world. I had about 3 decisions to make each day. Which car was I going to take the kids to school in, and what we were going to have for dinner, or where we were going to go, and now just a lot of big decisions that affect an organization and a lot of people's lives. And so I think that's the biggest challenge of the job. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been very stimulating. It's been active for sure, and really enjoying the process.
Well, John, it's David Carr here. Let me just say congratulations, man, first of all, because anytime a player gets to move into the front office position, I get excited because they know what they're doing, right? So congratulations there. Great draft. And you've probably gotten the quarterback question a couple times, so I'm going to try and phrase it a little bit differently. What attributes are you looking for? For your quarterback, either this year, going into the future, what are you looking for from that position? Because you've been around some good ones.
Yeah, David, it's I think, first of all, Kyle and I, it was some of the first conversations we had when we started talking about working together. And I think the most important thing is we both, how much we valued that position. I think it's fairly obvious for anyone who watches the league, but when you find a franchise one, you got a chance each and every year. And so we set out to find that guy. Right now we've got Brian Hoyer, Matt Barkley, and Beathard, who we drafted from Iowa. And, do we have that franchise guy? I don't know. We're hoping one of those guys, right now it's Brian Hoyer's, and we're hoping he takes it and runs with it. But I can tell you this, we're committed to finding that guy, but we're very happy with what we have right now.
John, Maurice Jones-Drew here. Talk about just the battle in the war room. You guys go defensive draft. Kyle, I know him very well. Obviously, I know you as well. But I know Kyle wants offense. How was that battle going back and forth throughout the war room picking your guys?
You'd be surprised. I think Kyle wants to win here, and he wants to win championships. And so, we kind of we set our board, and we really didn't go in with the intention, but I was smiling and giving him a hard time when we went defense on all 3 levels, starting with Solomon Thomas and then moving on to Reuben Foster and then Akello Witherspoon. We hit the D-line, the linebackers, and the secondary. And, about that time he said, all right, now it is time to get some offense for this team. And but really what we were both trying to do is just find players that we think fit our criteria, both in talent, what they put on film, but also in the spirit that they embody. And we're really proud of the guys that we drafted, and we feel like they give us a chance to put a nucleus together that can change the fortunes of this franchise and get it back to where we want to be and where this franchise belongs, and that's on top.
So, John, okay, last one. Solomon Thomas, when did you know he was going to be your guy? Because you took a class with him at Stanford, and you did a class project. So is that the shoe-in? Is that how you get in with the general manager? Is you take a class with him at Stanford, and then maybe you just butter him up a little bit and he picks you? How does the thing work? Because I'm trying to help these guys out.
I don't know, but it was certainly – I did learn about the character of the kid. He was going to be a true freshman, so it was before he was really okay. It was his first experience at Stanford, and I was a 42-year-old senior working to finish up my degree, and we were in the same class, so I did get to know the kid. But then, and so I probably paid closer attention to him